Morning, darling. How did you sleep?
Tempestuously, by the sounds of it. I remember the week before my dark baptism. It felt as if my real life were finally beginning. I barely slept.
Speaking of the dead, a bat flew into my room last night, smashed through one of my windows.
Oh, you want me to bring it back?
No, Ambrose, we'll have none of your necromancy.
Is it okay if I bury it in the garden?
Yeah.
All of your body needs to be purified, cleansed of its toxins.
This is actually milk and egg.
Sabrina, you need to pick a familiar before your dark baptism. The council sent the registry. I've indicated a few suitable options. Now, there's a very handsome hedgehog, a noble-looking owl. Vinegar Tom would happily welcome another dog.
About that, Aunt C. Instead of picking...
These are goblins who have taken on the shape of animals to better serve their witch masters. There's nothing human about them.
But what if I put it out there?
Yeah.
What about your baptismal name? Have you settled on one yet?
Edwina, which is almost Edward.
Correction, Hilda. They'd be so proud of the young witch she is becoming. Yes, Hilda. What is it?
A young man has just been stabbed. His mother and...
Oh, praise Satan. And do the parents want an open or closed casket?
We didn't get that far. Zelda, someone's just stabbed to death.
Well, even if we can't use his flesh, we still need blood for Sabrina's baptism, and human blood is always preferable, so the timing couldn't be more perfect. Hellishly so.
I'm so sorry for your loss. My sister and I will do everything to make it whole.
That. They're jealous of you. You're the daughter of a high priest. Nobody's. But that's precisely why you need a familiar.
Oh, it's lingering. So untreated. So a regimen of salt waters for a couple of weeks, and that'll...
The weird sisters.
What did they say about your mother and father? Well, that's just poppycock.
Yeah.
Your father and mother were flying to Italy. Edward was giving a lecture at the Vatican when their plane went down, tragically. Now get upstairs and into a bath, like your Aunt Hilda says. I don't understand you, niece. You'd rather a feral familiar than one bred for service?
Salem doesn't serve me, Aunt Z. We're in a partnership. He'll protect me, I'll protect him.
Drink up, darling. Put a bit of cinnamon in it this time.
And why did you name him Salem, of all things?
School.
Club? What kind of club?
Anyway, I was...
Postpone it.
Oh, dear.
Sabrina, you cannot postpone your 16th birthday, especially not when it falls on the eclipsing of a blood moon, which only occurs once every 66 years.
If it's just about a club deal.
He hasn't defiled you, has he?
Oh, wow.
Aunt Zelda. Well, not that it's anyone's business, but no.
Praise Satan.
However,
It is which law? Covenant.
and it's
Choice. It is our sacred duty and honor to serve the Dark Lord. The extraordinary, delicious gifts he bestows on us in return for signing his book. And you would deny him that.
It's my name, Aunt Zelda.
We all signed the book, and proudly, I might add. This is your mother's influence.
Zelda, calm down. It's your blood pressure.
This is your fault, too. We should have homeschooled her, as is our custom. Which law? The path of night or the path of light? But not both.
And yet, my father, a warlock, married my mother, and she was human.
Yes, and it very nearly got Edward excommunicated. Because it's what they wanted for you. Diana, both say so. You are a daughter of the Church of Night. Your father was a high priest. You will be baptized under a blood moon, as we were, as all the Spellmans before you were, as your children will be, and that, niece, is final. It doesn't fit.
Well, it will, and then we can colour it in.
What's the point?
Well,
I don't even know why I'm
There's something you should see in the embalming room.
So dramatic.
Except I poked it, and...
Or it's simply that his blood started to settle in his buttocks. Yet another reason Sabrina needs to join the Church of the Night. Witches without covens are easy pickings. Who would you have her talk to, Hilda? The Dark Lord himself? Finish the embalming. Carefully. Shame they decided against a closed casket. We haven't had long pig for dinner in ages.
Is this the child?
It is, Your Excellency. Honestly, forgive her, Father. She knows not what she says.
Sabrina, this is Faustus Blackwood of the Church of Night. Dark Lord Satan's representative on Earth.